Hey, freaks, it's Wednesday, September 13th, 2023. Coming up on the program today, the headline reads, Rim Job-loving celebrity also supports area rapist. Plus, someone in the Inbred family had a baby, celebrating 9/11 with gay anal sex, and threatening to shoot up a pizza parlor if you don't get free crazy bread.
Hurry up, I don't have all day. I want cock now.
Libby,
Now. Come on over. Now.
Yes. BC's 120 cc's. BC's 120 cc's.
Oh, God, stay in. Oh, God, stay in.
Buggly, 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 buggle. Robotic snapper rapper. Buggly, 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 buggle. Robotic snapper rapper.
We're witnessing the use of the douchebag. Douchebag.
Let that fucking extended fucking butthole in her mouth. Butthole in her mouth. Butthole in her mouth. Shit, get out. Eat pork rind. Eat dead pig. Eat pork rind. Eat dead pig.
It's the Distorted View Show with Tim Henson.
You know Optimus Prime is my husband, nigga.
Makes my bitch ass sissy pussy quiver.
People are enslaved to vegetables.
Try new peanut butter eggs.
It's just a fun thing.
Yes, Tim Henson back here with you for your Wednesday edition of DV. Have a great one for you. We kick things off with a Taryn Manning update. If you don't remember the name, that's okay. Up until a month ago, I had no idea who this person was. When I first heard the name, I assumed he was a football player. I don't know, he just has that kind of name. Well, come to find out, it's a woman. Taryn is a female. She's an actress who appeared on Orange is the New Black. More importantly, she recently went on an unhinged rant. This should refresh your memory.
The man that I've been messing with is a married man, and every night, well, for about 3 nights in a row, or even maybe there's a night in between, I was licking his butthole. Yep. Because he liked it. And I didn't mind doing it.
You go, girl. Get that tasty anus. And just to flesh out the story a little more, the dude who was attached to that butthole was a married man. Dun, dun, dun. That rectum, apparently, was so sweet.
Why this man had to have such a sweet rectum?
She was going to buy that guy a boat. He got her to give him a rim job and buy him a fucking yacht. I'm curious to see this man's butthole. Must be magical, because it put a spell on her, man. After this video went viral, a lot of people said, wow, Taryn Manning is a total crack addict. I mean, she's obviously on something, right? So Taryn released a statement where she blames her behavior on just, being crazy in love. No mention of being high on meth. I pride myself on being an ethical and kind person. I know what I did was wrong, but the heart makes you do crazy things sometimes. I'm sorry for exposing my situation. I am not sorry for how I love. Can't help it. Love eating out a man's asshole. XOXO Taryn. Some people actually believed her. Oh, okay. She's not on drugs. She was just, frazzled because, she in the moment, this man's wife found out about the affair and confronted her. And, she's shaken up and she's in love and she wants that butt back in her mouth. And she's realizing she's probably never going to have it again. She's going through anus withdrawal. I, however, wasn't fooled. She just has that drug addict look about her. I knew. We have not heard the last from Taryn. She can hide the crazy for a while, but it's gonna come out again. And guess what, freaks? It did not take that long. She's back. This time defending rapists. All right, you crazy freak show. Show me what you got.
It's like one of those things where it's like, since I've already been humiliated and you humiliated somebody that I actually really loved.
I just need need to point out, you posted the video yourself. You recorded yourself. This wasn't like someone else was filming you. If you feel humiliated, blame yourself.
Here for, I was just having a bad day, and also I have a lisp. I'm 80% deaf, and so I've actually come a really long way with my speech impediment. So for everybody that thinks I'm on drugs or drunk, no, I just actually, when I get relaxed or when I'm not like on the silver screen, I can tend to fall back into my tendencies, which is a little bit of a lisp. But at this point, everyone's humiliated me so bad that I'm all the way in for everything that I've always stood for.
Like, if she would have just stopped there, maybe it would come off as believable, but we're just getting started.
I was hiding secretly that there's no human on this planet that doesn't deserve to have the best life and to be happy and free, because you are made in the image of the good Lord.
But now, she's starting to sound like a drug addict again, right?
Made perfectly just the way you are. And the fact that people want to just tear us all down, like even like with my friend Danny going to prison for 30 years. Yeah, he made a mistake, but everyone just keep going. Just keep crucifying him.
That's right. She's coming to the defense of rapist Danny Masterson. Certainly sounds like something a drug addict would do. If I were Ashton Kutcher or Mila Kunis, I'd be sending this bitch a dozen roses. Thank you so much for taking some of the heat off of us. We don't seem so crazy now. We just wrote a letter saying he was a nice guy on the set of that 70s show. You literally just said people are crucifying Danny Masterson unfairly. How dare people vilify him just for making a teensy-eensy itty-bitty oopsie. At least twice he made that itsy-bitsy oopsie. The thing about rapists, though, if you're caught raping twice, chances are there's a bunch of rapings that went down that we don't know about. If it was just one rape, I'd be like, okay, maybe he was trying something. He realized, it was not the right thing to do. But after 2 rapings, it's like, it's his thing, right? He likes it. All right, so she's, of course, her friend is Danny Masterson.
Going to prison for 30 years. Yeah, he made a mistake, but everyone just keep going. Just keep crucifying him.
Keep crucifying him? I mean, the verdict just came down this week. It's still fresh. We're allowed to talk about him for a while.
Keep going. Just keep crucifying him as if he's not already suffering.
Yeah, no one's thinking about what Danny Masterson's going through here. Oh, poor Danny. You know what? Before he officially starts serving his sentence, if I were you, I would offer to lick his butthole. Apparently, you're very good at it. It might just give him a smile. A vertical smile.
He gets it. He got it. Leave him alone. Leave me alone. Leave people alone. Who are you? Who are you?
Yeah, she doesn't sound like she's a drug addict at all.
What did you do today to change the world, huh?
I'll tell you 2 things I didn't do. I didn't eat out the butthole of a married man, and I also didn't rape anyone today. So I think I should be able to feel a little bit of moral superiority to you guys.
Since you have so many opinions, what did you do to change the world, huh? People like you, people like me. Yeah, enough. It's enough.
Now, shortly after she posted that video, a second one appeared on her channel. The first time she had a little meltdown with the whole butt-eating thing, it took a day or 2 for her to do damage control. Now it's just mere hours. Thankfully, she once again addresses the issue.
And just to double down on my video...
Wait, what'd you say, double down? This isn't an apology video?
And just to double down on my video, I want to address something. So, on Orange is the New Black, which most people know me for, thinking that that's my only project.
I looked at her IMDb. She has worked, but they're all weird things that no one has ever heard of. Oh, you played Twyla in Miranda's Victim. What the fuck is that? It's obviously some, straight to streaming bullshit B-movie. You'll have to excuse us if we're not familiar with your entire catalog of bullshit.
So it was written that I was raped and that I was raped on the show. You remember? You guys? You remember that, right? Because you saw it. Do you know that no one ever told me that when I had to hit the press, the amount of the wall I'd be up against people. So what was it like to be raped on the show?
This woman is trying so hard to play the victim here. You think real rape victims have it bad? I got vilified online for eating butthole. And also, I was raped in a movie I was acting in. That's not a real rape. That's very different. You know, if someone from the press asked you, how was it? First of all, I don't think anyone asked that question. How was it being raped on camera? First of all, you know, as an actor or actress, you would probably jump at the chance. Like, oh my God, this is a great part. I get to play a rape victim, you know, because that's real acting. It's dramatic. That's who gets awards, right? Emmys and shit. It's better than just, you know, filming a cafeteria scene where you're eating French fries in the background. You know, they're actually giving you something to do. This is, you know, and it's an important role. You're shedding light on something that happens, you know? So, I mean, I don't understand what her problem here is. She's upset because she had to answer questions in the press about rape.
Oh, the most divisive, pervasive topic on the planet, and I had to stand up and be the spokesperson for rape.
Okay, I wouldn't call rape a divisive topic. Divisive means like there are people on both sides, like a lot of pro-rape people out there. No, it's the easiest question to answer. A lot of women go through this. I wanted to tackle this subject and shed light and be respectful. And hopefully this will help, you know, women come forward. I mean, there's just a million things you could say that actors would love to say. You know what I mean? Actors love to feel important, self-important. Playing a rape victim on camera, oh my God. The problem here is that Taryn's like, well, some of my best friends are rapists. I don't want to ruffle any feathers here.
I had to stand up and be the spokesperson for rape. That's abusive to me. Nobody ever told me what I would be up against. Genji, Tara, Neri. You just dropped that on me in that season. You just dropped it on me. Oh, she's just going to get raped and just going to have to deal with it in the press. How abusive that was. So don't come at me that I'm the problem. I'm sitting here having compassion for someone that's going to jail for the rest of their life. And you're still not satisfied. Because you're haters and you're demons.
This is almost better than the butt-eating video. It's like, how do you top that? Come out pro-rape? Go on a 3-video tirade about... Oh, yeah, there's a third video. Forgot to mention that. It spans 3 videos. Let's get to that third one now. She's still talking about rape.
All right, let's do this thing. So what's going on? So what did I say? Oh, well, what I said is
again, sounding completely straight and sober.
Exactly, not exactly bogus. What I said was that Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher blame shifted onto Danny Masterson's mother, saying she made us write the letter.
No, they said that she asked.
She made us. How rude to blame the mother.
I love that Ashton and Mila are getting hit from all sides. People accusing them of siding with a rapist. And then Taryn here, who we've learned is pro-rape, she's mad at them too. Those two are probably like, there are days and there are days, man. I ain't even gonna leave the house. Everyone hates us.
What? She put your hand to the paper and made you do it? What if that we remember him as our friend?
That's kind of what their letter says, right? Like, Danny was a great friend and a good influence on us.
What if that we didn't know that he had this tendency inside of him?
Way to downplay the rape tendency. Hey, Ashton and Mila, why couldn't you just say that your friend Danny Masterson was a rascal, a little stinker when it comes to women? Why you gotta go and use the R word?
And I'm not saying that Danny is innocent. I'm not. Oh. Bijou and Danny are my friends for years. We've DJ'd together. That's my homie.
She is such fucking trash.
And I'm so crushed that he is gonna die in jail. So what? So what if I'm grieving?
She goes on here. I think she's responding to some people who didn't take kindly to her last couple videos where she was talking about the rape she had to portray in Orange is the New Black.
I was talking about myself in my life and dropped that in, making an example of my feelings.
Okay.
Wowzers. But not surprised. And that's right, I don't vote. So?
Where did that come from?
Does that bother you? That I don't vote because I don't care? Because you really think that your vote matters?
Okay. Yeah.
I've had it. I've had it with all this crap. I've had it, and I'm coming, and I'm not stopping.
And fuck Joe Biden. That's right, honey. America. Well, there you go. New content from Taryn Manning just dropped. I can honestly say I've never seen her like in a movie or television show. I didn't watch Orange is the New Black, but after these videos, I'm a fan of her. Just give me more Taryn Manning home videos or selfies or whatever, vlogs. That's all I need. Give her an Emmy Award, an Oscar, a Pulitzer, a Nobel Prize. Although I don't think there's yet a Nobel Prize for ass eating. One day, I'd like to live in a world where there was a Nobel Prize for rimming. All right, let's move on. As hilarious as that meth-fueled nightmare was, ultimately it's kind of a downer. We need a positive, happy video. A pick-me-up. Wait a second, I know that screech. That's Ray of the Inbred family. Da 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 da. Yes, the Whitakers from Odd, Virginia are back, featured in a new soft white underbelly video. This is a real family afflicted with just so much inbreeding. One of the family members can only make grunting sounds. Others are affected in different ways.
We got some pizzas.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about soft white underbelly. They're always like giving this family, you know, money to go shopping or pizzas. When Timmy yells pee-pee, he's pointing at the pizza. I think that's what that means. Maybe pepperoni? He's just excited about the pizza. It's so funny that there's a series of interviews with this family because most of the people can't even talk. It's always like, bah, 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 pee-pee, pee-pee. You know, we're not getting a lot of information out of them, but it's more of a visual thing, really. If you've ever had impure thoughts about a sibling or parent or even a cousin or something, watching one of these videos will cure that right quick. Even the members that can talk, it's difficult to understand.
Hey, Lorraine.
You're my dad.
No, I'm not your daddy. Is that what you're saying? Are you my daddy?
Hey, Lorraine.
You're my dad. No, my. No.
Oh, you can hit me, right?
There's just like so much going on, right? There's like 10 people there, barking dogs, dogs missing legs. There's even, and this is the big news, this is what makes this such a happy clip.
All right. He's my right. He's my little baby.
Who's the little baby?
Yeah, there's a new baby. That's not at all problematic for an inbred family, right? I don't think the baby's inbred. I think they broke that cycle, hopefully, because it's a 20-year-old family member who had a baby with a woman who, as far as I know, is not already a part of the family, you know?
Mom. Hey, how are you?
Oh, my name's Brian. I'm his grandson.
Yeah, Brian. Brian is the grandson of another family member that I haven't met yet in one of these videos. And
That's my grandson.
Grandson?
Wow.
So the older dude's 20-year-old grandson had a baby. So he's a great granddad at this point.
What's his name?
Braxton.
Braxton.
That's the little baby's name. Cute.
I got a little girl and a little boy.
Yeah, it's hard to hear, but the 20-year-old father says he also has a little girl. He's a father twice over, and he just turned 20. I mean, I guess there's nothing else to do in the hollers of Virginia than fuck.
You guys start young here.
Yeah. No, I might have longer than what I thought. I might have till 19 without.
I have no idea what he said. Mumble, 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 something about starting when he was 19. Currently, this YouTube channel is trying to raise enough money for the Whitakers, the inbred family, to buy a new house. He's looking to raise $50,000 or something. There's a GoFundMe account. They've already raised like $25,000. I don't know. That's a good chunk of change. People seem to love the inbred family, and ultimately, it's not their fault they're inbred. Also, they seem to be like decent people. They're not causing problems for anyone. And, a lot of them can't work because, what kind of job are you going to give those people, right? So it's an incredibly nice thing that this YouTube channel is doing. And as a matter of fact, because of all the notoriety and attention the Whitakers are getting because of this YouTube channel, they're getting more visitors to their house or compound or whatever. And so far, they said everyone has been really nice. Now, for those of you that don't know, this YouTube channel, Soft White Underbelly, features, the guy who runs it, Mark, interviewing all sorts of interesting people. I was going to say strange. Most of them are strange. A lot of drug addicts, people with mental illness. One person that he's been interviewing lately quite a bit is Rebecca. Rebecca is a trans woman and on, I can only assume, multiple drugs or a lot of one. She's all over the place here. She's picking her feet right now.
My God, Sorry. Oh, that's on my feet. I can sit around over here. Sorry, I know this looks. Ow! Oh my God.
Stop picking at your feet, and it won't hurt.
How are you? Your hair looks awful today.
Thank you.
You've been up all night. Ow!
Have I been up all night? The nerve of this broad.
Ow! It's usually more cough.
Well, it doesn't look like she's picking her feet. I don't know. She's got some sort of cream or soap that she's rubbing into her feet.
What do you got to say for me today, huh?
I don't know what to make of you today.
Huh?
I don't know what to make of you today.
Why not?
You have energy today. That's good.
Because I'm on drugs.
Because you got some sleep in the hotel room last night?
No, I didn't sleep. And I just went to court.
She's on drugs.
I was just watching, fashion shows all night.
Well, that wasn't the only thing you were doing. It was more than just watching fashion shows. Anyway, Mark, I guess, paid for Rebecca's hotel room. Is she grateful? Not really.
No, get me a room forever.
Well, forever, permanent.
Yeah, for like a month. Ow!
I could do that.
Okay, thank you.
Wow. Ask and you shall receive. Mark is a big softy. Sure, I'll buy you a hotel room forever. Eventually, Mark asks about the foot situation because, every 2 seconds it's, ow!
Fuck!
Why are your feet so beaten up?
Huh?
Why are your feet so beaten up?
Oh, they're fine. Nothing wrong with them.
What? I can't hear you.
Why are your feet so beaten up?
Because I was walking on glass last night. Ow!
Oh. Well, that'll do it. Walking on glass.
I'm barefoot and there's glass everywhere.
Get Rebecca some shoes.
Fuck!
Do you think her feet are really cut up? Because I don't see cuts and scrapes or anything. It might just be, mental druggy pain.
You know what I hate in life? Pain. I don't understand it. It's very unnecessary.
You have a very low pain threshold, I see.
That's why drugs are so great. They make the pain go away.
What are your worst qualities?
I'm very I need to get it. You know what I mean? I'm very impatient.
Oh yeah, I'm right there with you, honey.
Mm-hmm. I'm very messy.
Me too.
I'm very lazy. Yeah, those are my worst qualities.
I think I found my dream woman. So similar.
You're honest.
Huh?
You're honest.
Mark, I can't not be. It doesn't make sense to not be.
Mark actually sees something in Rebecca. He feels, you can just tell he's like, if Rebecca could just get off the drugs, she could probably really turn things around. Because, I haven't seen a lot of these videos where Mark was like, here's what you need to do. This is the game plan for you. Let me lay this out for you. This is how to fix your life.
Being a bum, you know what I mean?
See, here's what you should do. Here's what you should do, Rebecca.
No, Mark, here's what I need to do. I need to get a job. I need to get a house.
Yeah.
A phone. Source of income.
I believe you.
I think there's something you need to do before all of that. Because there's no way you're going to get a job, hold a job, and a house with whatever the fuck you're on.
Phone. Source of income.
I believe you could make money on
They're trying to send me to rehab. Fuck. They try to make me go to rehab. Mark, drugs are a big part of my life.
Yeah, she doesn't want to get off the drugs. She wants to incorporate drugs into her life. And I think Mark actually sees that because he's like, here's what you need to do. Just film yourself and post it on YouTube. People will love you.
Big part of my personality. Where's Hollywood,
if you could just get
you fucking virgin. get my shit together. Well, I can't because I don't even have identification. I'm not even a citizen. How do I get my shit together then?
That is a problem.
Stop complaining about it. I should do something about it. Fuck.
If you stop talking, I could give you a plan that could actually help you.
Mark, my plan is get me a room at the Continental and help me get a job. Fuck.
Is this trans woman trying to stay at the same hotel as John Wick? That Continental? I can't quite tell how with it she is. Regardless, you know, even 20 minutes into the video, she's still having feet issues.
White wine or red wine?
Red.
Get me too. Ow!
Spanish red wines are good.
Ow! The fuck is this shit?
It's a very productive interview. By the way, it sounds like they tried to conduct this interview the day before, but things didn't work out.
At least you're in a better mood than you were yesterday.
Because I'm on drugs. Fuck.
Well, again, what's great about this channel, just like with the Whitakers, you know, the Inbred family, this guy will do updates. So, you know, there are plenty of videos with Rebecca as of August of 2023. Thankfully, she is still alive. And, you know, he continues to interview her. Check it out. I will provide a link on the show notes today to the Soft White Underbelly YouTube channel. And finally, before we get into the news today, I've got probably one of the most chaotic Devon Sweeney videos in a while. This was posted just a few days ago. And at first, you know, it covers a lot of the same territory as most Devon videos.
Hey, what's up, bitches on YouTube? This is your boy Devon here, motherfuckers. And honestly, my ass is tight like a motherfucking nun. You can slide big 12-inch cocks up my ass, and I would love every minute of it. Even though I'd be screaming, ow, that's really big, and my ass is super tight, motherfuckers. But honestly, I love my new iPhone 14.
I mean, talk about a smooth transition there. He switched from his tight ass and big cocks in his pooper to his love for the iPhone 14 like that. We're not done yet, though.
Really big, and my ass is super tight, motherfuckers. But honestly, I love my new iPhone 14. I'm recording this video on my new iPhone 14, bitches. And I love this phone to death. If I could marry my iPhone, I totally would. But happy 9/11, bitches.
It's clear that Devon has not mastered the art of the segue yet. I want a big fat cock in my tight ass. I love my iPhone 14. Happy 9/11. Like, we are hitting a lot of very disparate topics here. Each of these things deserve a little bit of breathing room, I think, you know, before you move on to the next. We still have several seconds left in this video. I don't know where it's going.
I mean, all those 9/11 victims that got bombed in that tower, rest in peace. It's so sad how they all died.
Yeah, I wish they were alive so they could fuck me in the ass.
Well, some of them died and some of them live, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe it would be better if I told the terrorists that they could just fly the planes right into my tight asshole. I bet you that would feel so good. I'd sacrifice myself for everyone in those buildings. Because I'm a big sloppy bottom.
That's so fucking sad, bitches. I'm totally doing research on 9/11 today.
Oh, jeez.
And all those 9/11 victims, rest in peace, and may they fly high in the sky in heaven. Hell yeah, bitches. Okay.
His very next video after doing research is going to be like, I'd love to have those Saudi terrorists run a train on my asshole. By the way, jet fuel can't melt steel beams. Do the research for yourself. Alex Jones was right all along. They're turning the freaking frogs gay. All right. Well, thank you very much, Devon. We're not done yet?
Bye, bitches. Suck a dick on 9/11.
Well, that's...
Time to give your boyfriend a head.
That's not very sensitive. He said all those nice things about the victims of 9/11. And then he ends like that. That's our Devon. All right, and with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre, twisted, fucked up news right now. If you enjoy Distorted View Daily, please consider signing up for the Sideshow. That's our member site where you gain full access to the entire archive of programs. More importantly, every week I do brand new exclusive shows just for paying freaks. Yesterday's episode of DV was a Sideshow exclusive one, and tomorrow's episode is going to be another. So it's a great time to sign up. Membership's very inexpensive, only $6.99 a month, even less when you opt for a quarterly, semi-annual, yearly, or lifetime membership. If you choose to go through the website over there at superfreaksideshow.com, all major credit cards and PayPal accepted. You get a personalized RSS feed that you can plug into most podcasting apps, ones that accept, like usernames and passwords, because, the feed is password protected just for members. So it works with like Apple Podcast, Overcast, Pocket Cast, a lot of the big ones. For an even easier way to gain access, if you listen to DV on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, you can sign up right in those apps. Just a few taps on your mobile phone, you're in. The Sideshow exclusive episodes will appear right alongside the free episodes in your feed. Again, just go into Spotify, search for Distorted View. You'll see where you can sign up. Same deal with Apple Podcasts. You can even pay with Apple Pay. I make it so easy for you. Just use that finger and press down on your phone a few times. Thank you so much to everyone who has fingered their phone for me. Gotta be a better way of saying that. You Sideshow freaks are the reason I'm able to continue the show. There is one more way to help support the program. We've got a Patreon account, patreon.com/distortedview. You all know how Patreon works. You can pledge as little as $1. Every little bit helps. If you pledge at least $5, you get access to a special voicemail line where I will play your calls first. And if you pledge even more, if you pledge like $20 a month, occasionally I will send out, DV merchandise, little gifts to you. We'll be doing that in the next couple months. So it's a great time to sign up. Patreon.com/distortedview. Okay, 3 very quick stories now. First up, we got one from Tennessee here where a Tennessee man has pleaded guilty to pointing an AK-47 rifle at a Little Caesars employee. To be fair, those little fuckers are infuriating. Half the time, the employees aren't even in the building. They're standing outside, smoking something. Maybe it's just in Cincinnati, because Cincinnati is trashy like that. But we have had the worst luck with Little Caesars. I may have talked about this on the show. I've got a high school friend that I still talk to, and he loves Little Caesars. And I'm like, how can you eat that shit? I understand it's like $5.99 for a large, but legally, I'm pretty sure Little Caesars is barred from calling what they serve food. I believe what they sell is classified as novelty composites material, whatever the hell that is. I think it's particle board and engineered vinyl. That's what it tastes like anyway. Now, to be fair, Lord Douche and I have been eating more Little Caesars because we are both members of T-Mobile. And T-Mobile thanks its users every Tuesday with T-Mobile Tuesday, baby. Oh, we get all sorts of great deals. The other day it was like a free Jersey Mike sub. Like that kind of shit, right? Well, every week they've got a deal where you get free Crazy Bread, and I cannot pass up free Crazy Bread, even though the Crazy Bread of today is far inferior to the Crazy Bread of yesteryear, yesterday, the 90s. I swear to God, when I got Crazy Bread in the 90s, it looked and tasted like bread. It was plump like bread. Now it's all like shriveled. They're like shriveled fingers of an old woman. That's what their Crazy Bread looks like. The nearest Little Caesars to us is like 5 miles away. We refuse to even go to that one anymore. We refuse to go to the one that's the second closest. We will drive 20 minutes away just to get some edible fucking pizza. We found one Little Caesars that gets the idea of what a pizza is supposed to be. They're serving up, a pizza, an MVP pizza, not most valuable, minimum viable product. It's technically a pizza, and you know what? For $5.99 and free Crazy Bread, I'll take it. But yeah, I've had the urge to bring an AK-47 into a Little Caesars. We all have. This guy, though, did not have any impulse control. A Tennessee man has pleaded guilty to pointing an AK-47 rifle at a Little Caesars employee because his $6 pepperoni pizza was taking too long to cook. Look, all the pizzas take the same amount of time. What you're dealing with here is someone who forgot to put your pizza in the oven, or they gave your pizza to someone else, which, believe me, is just as infuriating. I know. I've had that happen to me at one of the Little Caesars we now don't go to anymore. And then when they finally did give me the pizza, it was the wrong one. Like it had the wrong toppings and stuff. Oh, if only I had a rifle. In a plea deal, Charles Doty, 64, agreed last month to cop to his dangerous gunplay at a restaurant in Knoxville. Let's not call Little Caesars a restaurant. Doty, who was charged with multiple felony counts, is scheduled to be sentenced on September 29th after pleading guilty to 4 aggravated assault counts. As a result of the man's blind plea, the length and manner of service of the sentence will be solely determined by a criminal court judge. Police say the man became incensed after being told that his pizza would take 10 minutes to prepare, which honestly isn't that long. But I guess the whole deal with Little Caesars is they're supposed to be hot and ready. But it's basically fast food, and you can't be that upset with fast food employees. Shit happens. It's 10 minutes. Well, who the hell are you that you're so important you can't wait 10 minutes? Wait. Is a multi-billion-dollar deal you're working on going to fall through? Well, you know what? People who are striking multi-billion-dollar deals don't eat at Little Caesars. I'm calling your bluff, asshole. So, they basically told him, look, the pizza's going to take 10 minutes to prepare. Doty then demanded a free order of Little Caesars Crazy Bread before briefly leaving the restaurant. When Doty returned to Little Caesars, he was carrying the AK-47. You should have gave him that Crazy Bread. Which he first pointed at a female worker who was on her first day on the job, of course, while demanding his order. Another employee sought to leave the restaurant. Doty asked where the hell he thought he was going. The staffers then went to a back room and dialed 911. In a bid to get Doty to leave Little Caesars, a female customer who had received her order handed him her own pepperoni pizza. Doty then fled the restaurant before Knoxville Police Department officers arrived. He was subsequently arrested and charged with aggravated kidnapping, I guess for taking the pizza? No, that can't be it. And aggravated assault. In a TV interview following the bust, the worker who had the AK-47 pointed at her said she was shocked at Doty's overreaction to a minor wait for a pizza. Again, I think it was the woman who, it was her first day. You'll get used to that type of behavior. People are assholes and impatient. Something everyone in the service industry learns quickly. Referring to a Little Caesar slogan, she noted, we're not always hot and ready. To which Doty replied, that's okay. I'm bringing the heat. Pop, 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 pop. A rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat. All right, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Second story we have for you. We have got some political news. I got me a car. It seats about 20. Sorry. I just realized I sounded a lot like Fred Schneider there. Wasn't a rock, it was a rock lobster. Rock lobster. All right, what the hell am I talking about here? I don't know. The story comes from Richmond, Virginia, home to Meade Skelton. A candidate in a high-stakes legislative contest in Virginia had sex with her husband. Why is this news? That's a good thing. She wasn't like banging her campaign manager or hiring a male hooker. Those are real scandals. This just sounds ridiculous. Woman has sex with her husband. We'll have all the details tonight at 11. Really trying to smear her good name here. Maybe there's more to it. Let's read on. A candidate in a high-stakes legislative contest in Virginia had sex with her husband in live videos posted on a pornographic website. Oh, right! That is scandalous. And they asked viewers to pay them money in return for carrying out specific sex acts. Yeah, they're called webcam models. That's what they do. That's standard operating procedure. The real question was, were they just trying to raise money for their campaign? Or was this like long before she became a politician? Screenshots of Susanna Gibson on the website were shared with the Associated Press. The campaign for Gibson, a Democrat. It's so funny because like sex scandals involving Democrats are always like boring monogamous sex stuff. Meanwhile, with Republican sex scandals, it's always like something gay. Married man is like banging dudes or underage boys or underage girls. Republicans really do have the better scandals, I must say. All right, yes, the campaign for Gibson, a Democrat running for a seat in the Virginia House of Delegates in a district just outside of Richmond, issued a statement on Monday in which it denounced the sharing of the videos as a violation of the law and her privacy. It's like, bitch, you were live streaming. You can't be upset because people watched and, more importantly, remembered who you were. Gibson called the exposure of the videos the worst gutter politics. It won't intimidate me, and it won't silence me, she said. My political opponents and their Republican allies have proven they're willing to commit a sex crime to attack me. Okay, that's gone a bit too far. And my family, because there's no line they won't cross to silence women when they speak up. The revelation marked an explosive turn in a contest that will carry significant weight in determining the balance of power in the Virginia General Assembly. The race has attracted large amounts of spending and interest for an off-year legislative race. Gibson said that exposing the videos is an illegal invasion of my privacy designed to humiliate me and my family. Gibson's attorney, Daniel P. Watkins, said that disseminating the videos is a violation of Virginia's revenge porn laws. See, but I don't think that's true. Like, revenge porn is if, like, you have a naked picture of your girlfriend on your phone, a private photo. It was shared just between you two. And then, like, for whatever reason, she breaks up with you and you're so pissed off, you post her nudes all over the internet. Like, that's what revenge porn is. If you're doing a live sex show on cam for anyone to watch, I don't know if revenge porn laws really apply to you. The lawyer says that disseminating the video is a violation of Virginia's revenge porn law, which makes it a crime to maliciously disseminate or sell nude or sexual images of another person with the intent to coerce, harass, or intimidate. How about just educate? We're trying to educate the voters regarding who the candidates truly are. A criminal act has occurred here, and that's the dissemination of revenge porn by a Republican operative, Watkins said. Gibson had an account on Chatterbait, for people to watch you chat and masturbate, a legal website where viewers can watch live webcam performers that feature nudity and sexual activity. Chatterbait videos are streamed live on the site, and they're often archived on other publicly available sites. More than a dozen videos posted under Gibson's Chatterbait username were archived on one of those sites, Reekerbait, in September 2022. The most recent videos were 2 videos archived on September 30th of 2022. So those videos aren't even a year old. That's still fresh pussy, in my opinion. All right, virtual pussy. All right, final story we have for you today. This one comes from Jefferson County, Ohio. A family game night turned scary when they found pennies inside of their McDonald's Chicken McNuggets. Dun, dun, dun. By the way, I'm looking at a photo of this Chicken McNugget. Now, I am a bit of a fast food connoisseur, an expert, if you will, and this thing that they're calling a Chicken McNugget does not look like a McDonald's Chicken McNugget. I'm sorry, there's too much breading in there. Usually, like, a Chicken McNugget is a very thin, crispy mystery coating, right? And then there's the meat or whatever they're calling meat, chicken. But this doesn't look like that. It almost looks like a biscuit. Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the penny and the biscuit. This seems like a scam. Wintersville police were dispatched to the Wintersville McDonald's at approximately 8 p.m. and took a statement from a customer about finding change/pennies inside of their chicken nugget. They found 3 pennies inside their food, said Captain Jason Fabin of the Wintersville Police Department. Management was made aware of it. We made a case on it. We're continuing to look into it. Management is also looking into it as well. Beth Rupert Warren says it was her family that found the money. I looked at it. It looked fine, but then when they broke it open, they could see this brown object inside of it that looked like a penny, she said. She says she returned the meat to McDonald's, where management was notified. This is no reflection on our local McDonald's. This appears to be manufacturing, she said. All right, so the McDonald's employee was like, yeah, it looks like a chicken nugget. Maybe that photo I was analyzing is just, a bad angle or something. Regardless, she says that a disgruntled employee did not do this, at least at the location. It appears to be a manufacturing issue. The local news reached out to the Wintersville franchise as well as corporate communications and public relations for McDonald's. They have yet to respond. Rupert Warren says she's sharing the story, not to point fingers, but to keep others safe. And, prepare for the lawsuit. My biggest fear was that someone was going to hand their child, think of the children, hand their child a chicken nugget in the backseat of their car in a chair seat, and they could choke on it. Now, I'm pretty sure I ate a bunch of pennies as a kid. I think that's normal behavior. Who hasn't, tried to swallow change when they were dumb and little? I've probably got like $1.75 still rattling inside me somewhere. Jingle, jingle, jingle. All right, there you go. That, my friends, is your Distorted News for Wednesday. Let's do a couple voicemails and get the hell out of here. All right, guys, love to hear from you, and there are many ways to contact the show at distortedview.com. I'm all over social media at distortedview on Twitter and Instagram, facebook.com/distortedviewshow. All right, let's check in with a few freaks here. For once, we are all caught up with our patron calls, so I can really start to play some of these older voicemails. Yes, Colin?
I was meditating up on my mountaintop when upon the wind I heard the words whispered, voicemail wars.
Oh, no.
So I figured it was time for me to come out of retirement.
All right. Who are you going to lay into?
So I figured it was time for me to come out of retirement. It's Electro Baby calling in.
No, there's no way this is Electro Baby. You don't sound anything like Electro Baby, although it's been several years. Maybe he went through puberty and his voice dropped.
I know how you are with voicemails. I know that by the time this was played on the show, the voicemail wars would have ended. But just know, I'm still here.
Well, someone who claims to be Electro Baby is still listening to DV. Great. Thank you very much.
Good morning, Timmy Boo. This is Nick in Albuquerque.
Hello, Nick.
So today is currently May 16th.
Okay, well, you don't have to say the date because it makes me look bad now that we're into September.
I'm a bit behind on shows. I just finished your last free Sideshow of 2022. And I have to ask, how did you get through all of October, November, and December without playing anything from the Darrell Brooks trial?
I don't know who that is.
In case you don't remember, he's the guy who ran over a bunch of people at a Christmas parade in Wisconsin. And that trial was fucking nuts.
What? I don't remember any of this.
If you want to talk about the definition of sovereign citizen stupidity, his was all over the place. I suggest you check some of that out.
Maybe we did end up playing some. I mean, we've played sovereign citizen court cases before.
For me, the highlight of that case was whenever the court was basically forced to say, hey, if you do this, we're going to have to reveal to the jury that you're actually a sex predator, a registered sex offender. And Darrell Brooks just explodes. Honestly, go check out some highlights from that trial.
I'm going to. Maybe we'll cover this extensively on tomorrow's episode of DV. Thank you so much for the hot tip there.
I'm so enthused about the news.
Yeah, it's been a while since we played that song.
I'm so enthused.
Honestly, I haven't been that enthused about the news. Talking about fucking pennies and chicken nuggets.
The news. More time. It's more time, Tim, not fucking 4 times. It doesn't even make sense. He needs more time to talk about all these stories because he's so enthused about the news.
4 time. Oh, I thought he was saying 4 time is what I could use. You know how people talk proper? Like, I am dressing up in a tuxedo for I am going to a ball tonight. I thought it was like that. But you know what? Your version is more plausible. Like, I think you're absolutely right. I'm so sorry. Thank you for correcting me. This is why I really need to be on top of these voicemails. This guy corrected me back in fucking May. I've been singing the wrong song, wrong lyrics.
Hey, it's Costco killed my husband. Someone's already figured this out, right? Like, Mead is a vampire because he won't cross water or go over a bridge, right? So, Mead, I'm thinking that Mead is a gay vampire.
That is a new theory. I like that. I need to give that one some more thought, but you might be onto something there. Wow, okay, good batch of voicemails today. All right, that is all the time we have on this edition of the program. Want you guys to email me, show at distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-66. Oh, God, is it? Oh, God.
Does that bother you that I don't vote because I don't care?
Spread the distortion, STD. Tell all your friends about the show. Don't forget to give us a 5-star rating, a thumbs up, or like wherever you can rate and review podcasts. If you're Sideshow members, I'll see you back tomorrow. It's a great time to sign up so you don't miss a thing. Otherwise, I'll see you back on Friday to end the week. Until then, have a great day. Bye, everybody.
Pour some sugar on me. Yeah.
This has been another excellent podcast from the Scribe Media Group. Learn more at scribe.net.